Ciao a tutti! Today you are going to learn the secrets for a proficient projection and collection. I'm Silvia Mezzasoma and this is Idea Tango. You are going to work on a very simple exercise. First, I'm going to show you the exercise, then I'm going to give you the technical hints to do it correctly. Before you start, make sure you have achieved a correct tango posture. To see how, you can check my previous video. I'm going to leave you the link in the description of the video here below. Then you stand on a leg. The knee of the standing leg is unlocked. And you're going to project the free leg 4 times in front, 4 times to the side, 4 times to the back. Then you change weight and repeat with the other leg. The free leg is always free of weight. And you can repeat as many times as you want. Your torso, core and standing leg is your pillar. The free leg is relaxed and free to move. You need to stabilize your pillar before you can mobilize your free leg. Therefore, if at any point in time you lose your balance, make sure to recover it before doing any movement. When you project forward, you want to start the movement from the foot rather than from the knee. This because when your partner is in front of you, if you start moving forward from the knee, you are going to bump into your partner's legs, especially in close embrace. Whereas, if you start the movement from the feet, you keep the space in between yours and your partner's legs free. Another important point when you project forward is not to bring your hips forward. When you collect, you want to collect the knees first and then the ankles, and not the other way around. Imagine that you have a zip in between your legs. When you project, it doesn't matter in which direction, you open the zip from the feet up to the thighs. Whoa. When you collect, you close the zip from the thighs down to the feet. Whoa. 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 Another important point in every movement of the free leg is the relaxation and lengthening of the hip joint. I'll show you in the sideward projection because it's more visible, but it happens every time you move the free leg. So, when you project to the side, you don't want to hold the hip joint of the free leg. Rather, you want to lengthen it and relax it to the ground. At the same time, you don't want to sit on the hip joint of the standing leg, but you want to keep this hip joint long as well. I'm going to show you the 3 possible positions. You don't sit on the standing leg, but you hold the hip joint of the free leg. You don't sit on the standing leg and you relax the hip joint of the free leg. This is what you want. You relax the hip joint of the free leg, but you're also sitting on the standing leg. The relaxation of the hip joint of the free leg is very important because it helps you being grounded and and stable.
How to feel the lengthening of the hip joint?
Place one foot on the edge of a stair and the other foot off of the stair. Now with the heel of the foot off of the stair, try to reach down as much as you can without sitting on the standing leg. The movement is not going to be big. When you project backward, one of the most common mistakes is that you move the foot but not the thigh, whereas the thigh is the first thing that you want to move away. This because when your partner is in front of you, if you move the foot but not the thigh, your partner will bump into your legs when moving forward, especially close the brace. Whereas if you move away the thigh, you leave enough space in between yours and your partner's legs so that your partner can move forward freely. To exercise it, project backward. Open the zip in between your legs from the feet up until the thighs, but keep the heel of the free leg on the floor until the knee of the free leg is completely stretched and the thigh has moved away. Now you can complete the movement by stretching the ankle joint of the free leg. Another important aspect when you project backward is to keep your torso vertical and not to move it forward. And that you really project in the back, in line with your leg, and not diagonally. When you collect, you want to relax the ankle joint of the free leg. Collect the knees first, then the ankles. Remember the zip. Remember to collect the knees. Every time your feet are together, also your knees have to be together. This not to occupy the space in between yours and your partner's legs and to be more elegant. To achieve that, mind the position of your feet. If the heel of the free leg is off of the ground, your knees cannot be together. However, if you keep the heel of the free leg on the ground without changing anything, it's very difficult for your body to remember where your weight is supposed to be. What it might happen is that the followers that change the weight alone without the lead, and then the leaders change the weight to the other leg without informing the partner. The trick to this is that the foot of the free leg touches ground with the inside part of the foot, but the outside part of the foot is off of the ground. In this way, you can keep the heel of the free leg on the ground, the knees together, and you can remind your body where your weight is supposed to be. If you like this video, tell me with a thumb up. And if you want to stay up to date on the Tango technique advices, make sure to register to my YouTube channel. Just click on the subscribe button here below. Practice at home
Enjoy your technique exercises.